Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. How are you guys? Welcome to your message from Spirit. I apologize, guys. I was hoping to have these out like 2 days ago, but I was having some technical difficulties. But they seem to have been ironed out now. I've got them figured out, hopefully for good. Um, just a couple of things. Hello to those of you who are new. Hello to my faithful subscribers. Starting tomorrow, Sunday, I am going to be posting a video every Sunday about my own personal journey and some of the things that I experienced in my life and my traumas in order to, Spirit's telling me to give others hope, to let others know that they're stronger than they think. And to put it out there that there is help for you. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. Please, guys, give this the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Share my videos with your friends and loved ones and on your social media. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell for all notifications, because this all helps my channel to grow. So for my Scorpio spirit, and these readings are not... Excuse me. I have very talented feet. Did you see that? No hands, Ma. Sorry, guys. Anywho, so stay tuned for those things, okay? And I'm also still kind of working with my schedule. I think I'm going to be doing like 4 videos a day, because when I tried to do like 6 and get them up on the channel, I was having a lot of uploading issues, it taking forever. And, so that was also causing a delay. But I also learned some things over the last couple of days. So it'll all go as it's meant to go, right, guys? Try not to. Okay. So there is somebody very, I feel like, sexy around you, Scorpio, that you're really, they're going to like, I feel like it not so much inspire you as you admire them, okay? That's like the energy I'm getting. Like you see this sexy person, male or female, doesn't matter. It's the energy of the card, right? And they really spark your interest. Or, okay, or you are becoming aware of just how beautiful, handsome, sexy you are. Seeing your beauty, right? Seeing your beauty doesn't matter, guys, if you're 80 pounds or 750 pounds, right? Beauty comes from the inside out. It's like I used to have a conversation with my friends where I really try hard not to judge a book by its cover, because I've had some pretty awesome males in my life. At least 2 or 3 that I can think of that I dated that may not have been the handsomest, may not have been the fittest, but you know what? They were awesome people. Okay? So you're really realizing your awesomeness, or you're meeting somebody, okay? And this real, it's like, look at this. You have this re-energized card, right? Which to me shows like a lot of darkness around her. So it's like 2 things I'm getting. This person's light, okay, recharges you. Like you draw off their energy field. Be careful of that, okay? Because you can drain people's energy just as much as people can drain your energy. The other thing I'm getting from this is, some of you may have done the dark night of the soul work, that deep dive. Maybe you have someone in your life that you admire and respect because they've done the deep, dark night of the soul work. And you see how much they shine. You see how beautiful their energy is. You see the shift in them. So, what does that do? It gives you the courage and strength to do the work for yourself, right? There's nothing more than talking and being with people who are on the healing path, because they're there to inspire you. They're there to help you decide for yourself to take that step, to do your own healing, so that you can shine your beauty for everyone in the world. Whoever this person is, okay, whoever this person is, I feel like here you haven't given up hope on this person, or you haven't given up hope on yourself. Or maybe you're in a place where you feel like you don't have hope. And Spirit is saying, you do have hope. You are your hope. You are your rainbow. Look at how Spirit is shining that rainbow down in the back. You love yourself. See how her arms are wrapped, loving herself? You love yourself. And, you know, this person that oh, I thought that was a boat. It's not, a wave. It's like this person ignited, it's like this person shined a light, okay, on something maybe you didn't want to look at, or you weren't ready to look at until you met this person. And whatever you learned from this person, whatever this person brought to your life or is still in your life, you're at a place now where you see hope. See how first you were here, kind of like in the dark. Then this person came along and you envied them and you saw how beautiful their light was. Well, now look, you're starting to see your own light. You now have emerged from the darkness and you are seeing your own light. Wow, that is beautiful, Scorpio. So let's see where this reading's going to go. What is this awareness? What is this re-energize? What is this hope all about for my Scorpios? What is this hope? The awareness. You could also be getting epiphanies, aha moments, pieces of the puzzles popping into place. You know, it's all beautiful. I don't ever give up hope. Ever. You know, and I had a friend once tell me hope's not a strategy. And I was like, well, I don't ever give up hope, because for me, when you lose hope, you're kind of like giving in. You're like giving up the fight. You're not willing to fight for yourself, let alone fight for others, right? Hope is a very, very powerful tool to have. So please don't ever give up hope for who's ever watching this video. So what is this awareness, re-energize, hope all about for my beautiful Scorpion Spirit? What is the message? What is the message? Woo, okay. Wow, we talk about message here. We have the Hierophant. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Tower. See, when you don't give up hope, things will shift on a dime. Things will shift on a dime. All right. Four of Air. Nine of Air. A lot of air here. Two of Cups. Some of you may have been feeling like really in a stuck situation in marriage. If you're married, it's like very challenging for you right now. Strength, 3 of Cups, for some of you, you're realizing that the only thing, I'm going to go through it in a second. It's like suddenly you're seeing a glimmer of hope, a transformation. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. This was very energetically draining for you, Scorpio. For you or someone that you're in a marriage with, you could be finding out, okay, you could be finding out that your spouse is very ill, okay, or they have some illness. You could have lost a spouse, and for those of you who did, my heart goes out to you, okay? For others of you, you're taking a time out. You may be separated. You and your spouse may be separated at this time, kind of like taking a time out, needing to take a break, needing to reevaluate. But know this, okay? You do. This could also be, you've done the self-healing, because the 4 of Swords is also about healing, right? Taking the time for you to heal. And maybe you're deciding now you don't want to be in a marriage. You want to be out of a marriage. And that takes a lot of strength, right? It also takes a lot of strength if you lose someone and they're your significant other, right? It takes a lot of strength to move on. There is no time on mourning. There is no time on healing the loss of a loved one. For a lot of you, you may be coming back together with your spouse that you may be separated from right now, okay? Whatever the case may be, you could have healed the marriage. You could have met somebody that helped you heal your marriage, helped you see things from a different perspective. Maybe that dark place you were at, okay, because the 6 of Waters for me is not so much a place of regret, okay, because the 6 of Cups is regretting something from your past, okay? Feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place. In this deck, the 6 of Waters is really, she feels like she's stuck. She feels like she's stuck between 2 rocks, right? One's higher than the other. So really like stuck in your emotions, your feelings. But there's something that you're freeing yourself from. Okay, maybe you decided that you're ending a marriage, right? Maybe you're freeing yourself from the mourning of a loss. You're like, they wouldn't want me to stay like this. They wouldn't want me to wallow in the loss. They would want me to remember the good times we had, their sense of humor, how they made me laugh, how our loved ones in spirit want us to remember the good memories that we made together. Okay? That's the energy I'm getting off of this, is you're setting yourself free from something that you have been emotionally stuck in. Okay? And again, sometimes with the re-energizing, and doing the dark night of the soul. Maybe this is something you've been going through for the past 6 weeks, 6 months. You know, there again, just like there's no timeline in grief, there's no timeline in when a wound comes to the surface. Some wounds come right away. Some wounds 2 weeks. Some wounds, I've had one that was 3 months of emotional upheaval. 3 months, to the point where I was so exhausted. I won't ever forget it. I was laying in bed and I was just like, God, please, please just reveal this wound to me so that I can feel it, I can heal it, and I can move forward from it. And then just like that, I just had this beautiful, calming feeling. Literally my emotions shut off, and it was brought to my awareness what the wound was. So then I was allowed, I could release it, right? It's the same thing, guys, right? It doesn't matter. It really does not matter. What does matter is that we have the Three of Cups here. So, and I hate to say this, but this is like the energy I'm getting. For some of you, you've had an emotional ending to a marriage, but at the same time, it felt freeing, right? It felt freeing. And it puts you in a place of feeling really good, celebrating life again. Okay, you could be, hanging with, girlfriends, guy friends that you haven't hung with in years because maybe your spouse was controlling, right? Or maybe you were controlling, or you both were controlling, right? So now you're like in this place of, I'm free, and you're celebrating. And that's what brings in hope, okay, for something new. For some of you, I'm definitely getting with the Hierophant here and the Six of Cups and the Tower. This could be a sudden end to a marriage. Okay, a sudden end to a marriage that maybe comes out of nowhere. But again, guys, if we are not moving forward on our path, fulfilling our soul's contract, Spirit creates these Tower moments. Not to hurt us, not to bring us pain, to bring us discomfort, but for us to grow from it and move on from it. Because you do have, like, suddenly this huge soulmate transformational energy here. So if you guys think an end to a marriage is not going to bring you love, you won't ever be with your soulmate, you won't ever find your soulmate, that's not the case, okay? For some of you, and again, not all of you, and my condolences for those of you who may have suddenly lost a loved one, like came out of nowhere. Maybe they had a massive heart attack, or they had a brain aneurysm, or they were in a car accident. It was like a sudden death. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It was sudden. With the Tower moment, it was sudden. Maybe you had a little love spat, right, before this happened, and now you're in those emotions, right, of, oh my gosh, I wish things didn't end the way they did. We had an argument. Don't hold on to that energy, because that energy can keep you in a dark place, okay? For others of you, it's this ending to a marriage is a huge, like, suddenly this big epiphany, right? This big epiphany. Some of you may be surprised that both of you have been feeling this way for some time. right? For some time, both of you have been feeling this way, but none of you were communicating it. Okay, you were just getting drained from it and drained from it. Okay, some of you are finding the inner strength to have this conversation that, you know what, we need to split for a while. Or some of you are having to have that conversation where you have separated that, you know what, I need to move on now. I have to learn how to live life again. I have to transform this energy that I'm in. Okay, you do have, for those of you who are not in relationship at all, you do have someone suddenly coming across your path that is your twin. Okay, in this deck, the Two of Waters, which is the Two of Cups, is a soulmate, a lot alike, right? To me, this is not only a soulmate, but also your twin flame. Because see how those two goldfish look exactly alike? They grow the same flowers. They have the same type of gardens, right? That's like what I'm getting. So let's see, what is the Four of Air? I want to see that first. You could be dealing with someone younger than you or someone immature. Okay. Wow. So, okay. There is something that I feel like you have been carrying for a long, long time, Scorpio. See how she has like that little like entity like attached to her? And I feel like you want to release it. You want to tell the story around it. She like has a drum in her hand, or she's holding something round in her hand. Some of you, not all of you, may feel like the person you're married to has a split personality. Okay, I'm feeling that in this card too. Could also be someone who's very dependent on you, or you're very dependent on them. It's a stuck energy. It really is. It's like it's almost like, okay, so I'm going to quote Garth Brooks. And I don't know if he came up with this on his own or if he was quoting somebody else, but it was a very powerful quote for me. And I'm really feeling I need to apply it here. And I'm just trying to think of exactly how it went. Every day you feed the light, and every day you fight the darkness. So there's an internal fight going on here. Okay, and it's something that you have been holding on to for a long time, or somebody else has been holding on to for a long time. And I feel like this is in childhood, because this person on this card doesn't look any older than 8, 9. So you could have been 8 or 9 years old when this happened. But this Sutton Tower moment, and we're going to look into that in a minute, is bringing an end to that. So it's going to be very freeing for you. That's what re-energizes you. That's what gives you hope, because you have the realization that once you bring this out and into the open, whatever it is, it's like freeing you. It's like lifting a huge burden off your shoulders. You are going to feel so much lighter. And that's going to allow you. I love this card, the messenger of fire. It just, I mean, she's just beautiful. I mean, she's just protected, right? Look at all the orbs. She's wearing that beautiful flame crown with all the candles. She's really shining her light. This is something that you're going to be very, very passionate about, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. This ending, you know, it does. And it's because, hang on, guys. I had someone watching my videos and they commented that I needed some green plants in my videos. So I lucked out and got these guys at a steal, two of them, but now I have to learn how to navigate around them. Okay. So again, what is with these cards just like falling like right down? Yep, I got them all. All right. What is this tower spirit? Can you tell me what the tower is for my Scorpios? Can you tell me what the tower is? Wow, you or this other person have been holding on for a while now. I feel like it's a sudden ending. It's a sudden ending that's going to bring in a new beginning. An offer of love is either being given suddenly out of the blue, because whatever is revealed here is allowing a cycle to end, because you have the World card and you have the Ten of Swords. Something is done, done, done. And it's allowing you to move forward towards something that is healthier for you. Okay? What is this transformation, Spirit? What is this transformation that I feel like is transforming your life? That's what I feel like the transformation is. What is this transformation for my Scorpios? Okay, some of you, okay, have been in a third-party situation, or there was a third energy involved. Doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, your spouse stepped out on you or you stepped out on them, but there's definitely a third energy here, okay? And it's like there's like two birds up here, right? A white and a black dove, a yin and yang, the perfect couple, right? And then you have this energy here, you know, someone who was hurt, right? But what they don't realize is that they too have a mate in the wings that is going to soon come across your path, that's going to transform this whole energy, and you are going to see this new beginning as something to celebrate, something to be happy about, and something that was worth the work. It was worth you releasing something that either you've been holding on to, or your spouse has been holding on to, or someone very close to you. Okay? And it's allowing you to finally be free and move towards your happiness. So it's like, I can't fight this feeling any longer. Wow, that song I haven't listened to in a while. But it's really letting go of something, revealing something that you've been holding on to for quite some time, or someone has been holding on for you. What is this Page of Fires? What is this Page of Fire? Okay. Okay, so what is happening here with the Page of Fire, what you've been holding on to for so long, is either you've been wanting to walk away from a situation, or maybe somebody walked away from you, or wanting to walk away. And this is something that you both have been holding on to for some time now, with the Nine of Wands, for some time now. And Spirit has been lighting the way that for a current situation to end, so that you could move forward towards your soulmate, the Two of Cups. For some of you, a third energy could be someone that you've had deep feelings for a very long time, didn't act on them, but you know, in order to go towards this, you have to release something, has to end in your life, right? Third party situations are not good, people. I don't care how you paint them, how you know, like I used to tell a friend, you can dice it, chop it, put it in a blender, but the outcome is still the same. You know, if you don't have trust, and you don't have a deep love, and you don't have communication, doesn't matter how you slice it, dice it, put it in a blender, you still don't have trust, you still don't have love, right? You still don't have what it is that your heart is desiring, your soul is calling out for. That's like the energy that I'm feeling here. So, what is the final outcome? What is the final outcome? Justice. Nice. Okay, I like that. Balance. Restoring balance. Nice. That's good. That's really good. The number 11 card. So a lot of you may have been seeing a lot of 1111. Make your wish whenever you see 1111. Make that heartfelt wish. Put it out there to Spirit. So, part of the truth is someone's been watching you, or you've been watching someone on their social media page. And this is about wanting to apologize for something. Reveal, maybe you want to apologize that you've been watching them on their social media, or you've been keeping something from them. And, you know, you want to bring balance back into the situation. Maybe your spouse found something online, made more of it than what it was, and now there's balance coming back in. A lot of pages here. We have the Page of Wands, I believe the Page of Wands I saw here somewhere. The Page of Wands, yep, here you go. The Page of Fire, holding on to something. Could it be a love for somebody? Feelings for somebody? Somebody younger from your current spouse? Someone who makes you feel young? I don't know, but you're either watching somebody, or your spouse is going on your like social media, you know, tracking your phone. And I feel like you're going to find out. That may be that tower moment that ends everything, right? Blows everything up, because that's what a tower does. It comes in, it all the pieces fall down, and then you have to put them back together again. Whether it's alone or together. That choice is yours. Okay? And your spouse's, or whatever. Okay? So there you have it, my Scorpios. Prepare for the tower, the sudden awakening, the awareness. You are going to have hope again. Okay? Hold on to that. I promise you. Do not give up hope. As always, guys, if this resonated with you, please give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, click on the bell for all notifications, and stay tuned for tomorrow for my first video on sharing my past. Be well, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.